Hello guys, this is Adeep and welcome back to another video from MotorHub. This is the electric vehicle from MG, the ZS EV. Before going further into the review, you can find the links to my other car reviews in the description below, and do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to see more videos like this. So straight ahead, let's go into the vlog. This here is the fully electric car from the 96-year-old British car company Maruti Gypsy. There are two variants of ZS EV on offer, which are Excite and Exclusive. The Excite variant retails at a price of Rs 20,99,000 and the Exclusive variant retails at a price of Rs 24,18,000. All the mentioned prices are ex-showroom only. This is the Exclusive variant and it packs the following safety features: 6 airbags, ABS with EBD and brake assist, electronic stability program, hill start assist, hill descent control, tire pressure monitoring system, heated outside rearview mirrors, speed sensing auto door locks, high speed warning alert, front and rear seat belt reminder, ISOFIX style seat mounts, and anti-theft alarm. In fact, the ZS EV is a 5-star safety rated car by the Euro NCAP, and one of the unique features in terms of safety is the car won't move or show any info on the MID if any of the door is not shut properly. Coming to dimensions, it is 4.3 meters in length, 1.8 meters in width, 1.6 meters in height, and the wheelbase happens to be 2.58 meters. This is the key of the car. It gets keyless entry with remote boot unlock. The car looks very bold and beautiful from the front. Coming to the headlight unit, it gets an LED DRL, halogen projector headlight and a halogen indicator. No fog light on this car. Silver skid plate, towing hook, MG logo right there, and the charging port is placed under there. Straight ahead, let's open the engine bay. Since this being an electric, there is no engine and gets only batteries under this hood. So there's nothing much to talk about here. It gets insulation right there, although being an electric. Moving to the side, it gets this black cladding running around the car, and these are 17-inch diamond cut machined alloy wheels, and the tire size happens to be 215 by 55 R17. Electric badging right there. Outside rearview mirror with turn indicators, and it gets heated mirrors as well. Chrome door handles with request sensor on both the front doors, silver roof rails, shark fin antenna, and the massive panoramic sunroof. Coming to the rear, the taillight is an LED unit. Down here are the fog light and the reverse parking sensors. Towing hook right there, silver skid plate, and the ground clearance happens to be 205 mm. ZS EV badging right there, blue tint on the EV logo to represent electric, MG logo, and under here is the reverse parking camera of the car. It also gets a rear wiper with defogger, rear spoiler with high mount stop lamp as well. This might remind you of some of the VW cars, and the boot is large enough with the boot carrying capacity at 470 liters. There is a light placed right there. You get storage space on both the sides, and this is the charger of the vehicle. And under here is the spare tire, which is not an alloy, and the tire size is 125 by 90 R16. The build quality feels more like Hyundai because the doors are neither too light nor too heavy. Moving to the rear, the door opens quite wide and the rear door pockets can accommodate 1-liter water bottle. The floor is almost flat and is comfortable to seat 3 persons. It gets 2 adjustable headrests at the rear, and the rear seats can be folded in 60-40 split. There's plenty amount of knee room and legroom on offer. Under thigh support is also great, and the headroom is also definitely not an issue. This is the USB charging socket for the rear passengers along with some storage space. Scooped out seat back with magazine holder, You get a handle on both the sides, and this is the massive panoramic sunroof of the vehicle. Moving into the driver's seat, it gets request sensor on both the front doors. The front door pockets can also accommodate 1 liter water bottles. These are the controls for the windows. It gets one touch up or down for the driver window and one touch down for all the other windows. This is to lock or unlock the door. It gets 6-way adjustable driver's seat. Proper dead pedal right there. And these are the outside rearview mirror controls, and beside it is the headlight leveler. It gets a 3-spoke flat bottom steering wheel with audio controls to the left and MID controls to the right. This is the 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and it gets a single zone automatic climate control air conditioning system along with some storage space below it. This is the normal eco or sport mode selector. This is the drive mode selector, which looks quite similar to Jaguar cars, and this is the curse selector, and this is for the range info of the battery. Electronic parking brake with auto hold function. You get twin cup holders in the center console, and you get some storage space under the front center armrest. The seats are wrapped in leather. These are the AC vents. The glove box is of decent size. And this is to turn on or off the passenger side airbag. No auto dimming inside rearview mirror. Passenger airbag indicator. Cabin lights, which are also not LED. And these are the sunroof controls. This is to open the sunroof curtain. And this is to open the sunroof. Passenger side visor gets mirror, no light. Same is the case with the driver side visor. Coming to the audio system, it is an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment unit with navigation, USB, Bluetooth, aux, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity. Apart from this, you also get various other car settings like for the lock and headlight etc, and you can also view the tire pressure right here on the screen. It gets 4 door speakers and 2 tweeters, and the audio quality is mind-boggling. It also gets voice recognition to open the sunroof and do various other stuff. Turning on the ignition, it does a full swipe of the analog dials along with a system check animation in the MID. You get speedometer and a battery voltage meter to the left, MID in the middle, and on the right you basically get the efficiency of the battery, which is the percentage of power that is being consumed, along with battery level at the bottom. The MID shows range, odometer, gear position, digital speedometer, current journey trip statistics, accumulated total trip statistics, electrical information, tire pressure, energy flow, warning messages, etc. And it also shows some settings to turn off electronic stability program. Under here you get some storage space with twin USB sockets and a 12-volt power outlet, which is kind of hidden. So this here is the charger at MG dealership, which is a 7 kilowatt charger, and you can see the car being charged by plugging the wire in here. Now let's get driving. The steering feels light at lower speeds and weighs up decently well as the car picks up pace, and the first thing you notice when you're in this car is the level of silence on offer. It is very quiet and not even the tire noise could be heard on the inside. The ride quality is just top notch. The ZS EV suspension just absorbs everything in its way with ease, except for some big deep potholes. So powering this car is a 44.5 kWh battery. The motor produces a peak power of 143 bhp and a massive torque of 353 Nm, engaging into sport mode, and as soon as you dump the accelerator pedal, the ZSEV surges ahead blazingly fast right from 0 RPM. In fact, there is so much torque steer on offer that you have to hold the steering wheel very firmly in order to maintain the car in a straight line. There is so much performance on offer, and the brakes, which are all-wheel discs, also offer strong stopping power. Now coming to the range, MG claims it returns around 419 km, but you can expect somewhere between 300 to 400 km depending on your driving style and conditions, which is not bad at all. And of course you have regenerative braking, the KERS mode, which basically stands for Kinetic Energy Regenerative System. Taking a U-turn is also not at all difficult, and the steering feels very light. And as I was saying, the KERS mode has 3 levels, 1, 2 and 3. What it basically does is, as soon as you leave the accelerator pedal, it decelerates the car, which in turn charges the battery. So level 1 is the light mode and level 3 is the heavy regeneration mode. And coming to charging options, you get a regular 7 kW AC charger with the car, which takes 6 to 8 hours to charge from 0 to 100%, which I have shown you earlier at the MG dealership. It is the same charger that MG comes and installs at your home. You can also charge with a regular wall socket with 3 pins that takes 18 to 20 hours for a single full charge. Or you can find a charging station which has a DC fast charging option, popularly known as CCS, combined charging system, that utilizes both the ports available on the car and takes around 50 minutes to charge from 0 to 80%. And just in case if you run out of battery, MG has mobile charging vans which come and charges the car, which is very convenient. Around the corners, the body roll is well contained, although the car weighs 1500 kg, which is a lot for a car of this size, but that's because the weight of the battery, which are placed under the car between the wheelbase exactly at the center. So the center of gravity is very well managed, so it doesn't feel heavy. Now there are multiple advantages of an electric car. Firstly, it is very silent, very refined and very smooth. Secondly, you are trying to save the environment. Of course, no emissions and eco-friendly. But what you really care about is the running cost. The cost of running the MG ZS EV is so low that you might consider converting to electric once I tell you the cost of running. This particular electric vehicle for 1 km costs somewhere between Rs 90 paisa to Rs 1 rupee 15 paisa depending upon the electric unit price in your area. Let's take an average of Rs 1 per kilometer. In comparison to petrol or diesel, it is around 8 times cheaper. I mean, if you are going to run a lot of kilometers, the cost of the car will actually be earned back by you. And MG is offering 5 years unlimited kilometers warranty as standard, with 5 years no labor charge and 5 years roadside assistance, which actually makes you put a lot more faith in this vehicle. The MG ZS EV is very well engineered in terms of overall performance. In terms of comfort, it absolutely excels. The battery also is IP67 compliant, which means it is water resistant, dust resistant, and you absolutely have no issue even if you drive it in water, because the battery pack is very well sealed out. So guys, this is my review on the all new MG ZS EV. Do not forget to subscribe to MotorHub and hit the bell icon. Thank you.